Proceed, Silenus, to procure my fall, and by the doom of death, and woes and all.
Merchant of Syracusa, plead no more. I am not partial to infringe upon our laws. The enmity of late between our towns allows no merchant from Syracuse. Any Syracusian found here dies unless he pays 1,000 marks. Thy substance, valued at the highest rate, cannot amount unto 100 marks. Therefore, by law, thou art condemned to die.
Yet this my comfort, when your words are done, my woes end likewise with the evening sun.
Well, Syracusians, say in brief the cause, why thou departest from thy native home, and for what cause thou camest to Ephesus.
No heavier task could be imposed than I to speak my griefs unspeakable. In Syracuse was I born and wed, though business drew me from my wife's embrace. Through prosperous voyages our wealth increased. Soon my wife joined me in Epidamnum, and there became the mother of twin sons, who, so alike, could not be told apart. That very day and place, another pair of twins were born to parents very poor. Them I bought to raise and attend my sons. My wife made motions for our return home. Unwillingly I agreed. Alas, it was too soon. Not long after we sailed, a tempest hit. The sailors left the ship then sinking right to us. My wife and I found a small spare mast and fastened ourselves at either end of it, each with one son and one other twin. Soon the seas waxed calm, and in the distance we saw 2 ships making amain to us. But ere they came, oh, let me say no more.
Nay, forward, old man, do not break off so, for we may pity, though pardon thee not.
Ere those 2 ships could twice by 5 leagues meet, we encountered by a mighty rock. Our helpful ship was splitted in the midst. My wife, poor soul, and those 2 helpless babes was carried with greater speed before the wind, and in the distance we saw those 3 taken up by a ship of fishermen of Corinth, or so we thought. Another ship found us and carried us home. Thus you have heard me severed from my bliss, that by misfortunes my life was prolonged, but to tell sad stories of my own mishaps.
And for the sake of them thou sorrowest for, do me the favor and delay it full. What hath befallen of thee and them till now?
My son, at 18 years, desired to search after his brother, and importuned me that his attendant, so too his case was like, reft of his brother, but retained his name, might accompany him on this quest. I let them go. Would that I had not done so. 5 summers have I roamed this world, and coasting homeward have come here to Ephesus, seeking my youngest son and his companion. But here must end the story of my life. But happy would I be in my timely death if all my travels could warrant me that they live.
Hapless Aegeon, whom the fates have marked to bear the extremity of dire mishap. Now trust me, were it not against our laws, against my crown, my oath, my dignity, which even princes may not annul, my soul would sue as advocate for thee. But though thou art a judge to the death, yet will I favor thee in what I can. Therefore, merchant, I'll limit thee this day, to seek thy life by beneficial help. Try all thy friends thou hast in Ephesus, beg thou or borrow to make up the sum, and live. If no, then thou art doomed to die. Jailer, take him to thy custody.
I will, my lord.
Hopeless and helpless that Aegeon wed, but to procrastinate his lifeless end.
Therefore, do not that you are epidemic, lest that your goods too soon be confiscated. This very day a Syracusan merchant is apprehended for arrival here, and not being able to buy out his life. According to the statute of this world,
post, and stay there, Dromio, till I come to thee. Within this hour, it will be dinner time. Get thee away. A trusty villain, sir, that very oft, when I am dull with care and melancholy, lightens my humor with his merry jest. Say, will you walk with me about the town and then go to my inn and dine with me?
I'm invited, sir, to certain merchants, of whom I hope to make much benefit. Soon at 5 o'clock, please, I'll meet with you upon the mark. I crave your pardon. My present business calls me from you now.
He that commands me to mine own content commends me to the things I cannot get. I to the world am like a drop of water, that in the ocean seeks another drop, who flying there to find his fellow forth, unseen, inquisitive, confounds himself. So I, to find a mother and a brother, in quest of them, lose myself. What now? What chance will I return so soon?
Return so soon? Rather approach too late. The caping burns, the pig falls from the spit. The clock has struck 12 upon the bell. My mistress made it 1 upon my cheek. She is so hot because the meat is cold. The meat is cold because you come not home. You come not home because you have no stomach. You have no stomach, having broke your fast. And we that know what 'tis to fast and pray are penitent for your default today.
Stop in your wind, sir. Tell me this, I pray. Where's the gold I give charge to thee?
Oh, 6pence that I had on Wednesday last to pay the saddler for my mistress's crupper? The saddler had it, sir. I kept it not.
I'm not a sport of humor. Tell me, and dally not, where is the gold?
I pray you, heir, as you sit at dinner, I, from my mistress, come to you in post, and if I return, I shall be post indeed, for you shall score your fault upon my pate. Methinks your ma, like mine, should be your clock, and strike you home without a messenger.
Come, Dromio, come. These jests are out of season. Reserve them till a merrier hour than this. Where's the gold I give charge to thee?
Me, sir? Why, you gave no gold to me.
Come on, Sir Knave, done you foolishness? We being strangers here, how darest thou trust such a great charge from thine own custody? Where's the gold I give charge to thee?
My charge was but to fetch you from the mart, home to your house, the Phoenix, sir, to dinner. My mistress and her sister stays for you.
What mistress slave hast thou?
Your worship's wife, my mistress at the Phoenix, and she prays you will hie home to dinner.
What? Tell me what safe place you have bestowed thy charge. I shall break this merry sconce of yours.
Oh, what mean you, sir? For heaven's sake, hold your hands. Nay, you will not, sir. I'll take my heels.
By some device or other, the villainous o'erwrought of my money. They say this town is full of cozenage, as nimble jugglers deceive the eye, dark working sorcerers that change the mind, and soul-killing witches that deform the body, disguised cheaters, and such like liberties of sin. If it proves so, I'll be gone the sooner. I'll to the mart to fetch Dromio from thence. I greatly long that I am not safe.
Neither my husband nor my slave returned, that in such haste I sent to seek his master.
Sure, Luciana, it is 2 o'clock.
Perhaps some merchant hath invited him, and from the mart he's somewhere gone to dinner. Good sister, let us dine and never fret. A man is master of his liberty, time is their master, and when they see time, they'll go or come. If so, be patient, sister,
Why should their liberty than ours be more?
because their business still lies out of door.
Look, when I serve him so, he take it ill.
Oh no, he is the bridle of your will.
None but asses will be bridled so.
Why, headstrong liberty is lashed with woe. The beasts and the fishes and the winged fowls are their male subjects, and at their controls men more divine, the masters of all these, lords of the wide world and wild watery seas, are masters to their females, and their lords, then let your will attend on their accords.
Look, this servitude makes you to keep unwed.
Not this, but troubles of the marriage bed.
But were you wed, you would bear some sway.
Ere I learn to love, I'll practice to obey.
But how if your husband starts some otherwhere?
Till he come home again, I would forbear.
Patience unmoved, no marvel though she pause. They can be meek that have no other cause. So thou, with no unkind mate to grieve thee, with urging helpless patience wouldst relieve me. But if thou live to see like rights bereft, this full-begged patience in thee will be left.
Well, I will marry one day, but to try. Here comes your man, now is your husband nigh.
Say, your tardy master now at hands?
Nay, he's at 2 hands with me, and that my 2 ears can witness.
But spakest thou to him, knowest thou his mind?
Aye, he told his mind upon my ear. He shook his hand, I scarce could understand it.
Spake he so doubtfully thou couldst not feel his meaning?
Nay, he struck so plainly I could too well feel his blows, and withal so doubtfully I could scarce understand them.
But I say, prithee, is he coming home? He seems like great care to please his wife.
Why, mistress, sure my master is horn mad.
Horn mad, thou villain!
I mean not cuckold mad, but sure he's stark mad. When I desired him to come home to dinner, he asked me for 1,000 marks in gold. 'Tis dinner time, quoth I. My gold, quoth he. Me doth burn, quoth I. My gold, quoth he. Will you not come home, quoth I. My gold, quoth he. Where's the 1,000 marks I gave thee, villain? The pig, quoth I, is burned. My gold, quoth he. Your mistress, sir, quoth I. Hang up thy mistress. I know not thy mistress. Out on thy mistress.
Quoth who?
Quoth my master. I know, quoth he, no house, no wife, no mistress. So that, going to my errand, I thank him, and I bear him upon my shoulders. For in conclusion, he did beat me there.
Back again, thou slave, and fetch thy master home.
Go back again and be no beaten hence. For heaven's sake, send some other messenger.
Back, slave, or I'll beat thy pate across.
And he will bless that cross with other beating. Between you, I shall have a holy head.
Thanks, dirty peasant, fetch thy master home.
Am I so round with you as you with me, that like a football you spurn me thus? You spurn me hence, and he will spurn me hither. If I last in this service, you must case me in leather.
Fie, how impatience lureth in your face.
His company must do his minions grace, whilst I at home do starve for a merry look. Have homely age my alluring beauty took from my poor cheek, that he has wasted it. Are my discourses dull? Barren my wit? Do their gay vestments his affections bait? That's not my fault, his master my state, my decayed fare. A sunny look of his would soon repair. But to him really dear, he breaks the pale, and feeds from home, for I am but as stale.
Self-harming jealousy. Fie, beat it hence.
Unfeeling fools chemist us wrongs dispense. I know his eye doth homage otherwhere, or else would lets it, but he would be here. Since that my pity cannot please his eye, all weep was left away, and weeping die.
How many fond fools serve mad jealousy.
And the heedful slave that has wandered forth and cared to seek me out. See, here he comes. How now, sir? Is your merry humor altered? So in love strokes, just me again. You know no centaur? You receive no gold? Your mistress sent me to have a high home dinner? My house was at the Phoenix? Wast thou mad? So madly thou didst answer me? What answer, sir? Let's take out such a word. Not here, not now, not half an hour since. I did not see you since you sent me hence, home to the centaur with the gold you gave. Villain, thou didst deny the gold receipt and toldest me of a mistress and a dinner.
I'm glad to see you in this page. What means this jest? I pray you, master,
Yea,
tell me.
dost thou jeer? Think it, hold, take this.
Oh, sir, for heaven's sake, you were just earnest. What a bird did you give it?
You are familiar of it, to use you as my fool, chat with sometimes. times.
But I pray, sir, why am I beaten?
No.
Nothing, sir, why am I beaten?
Shall I tell you why?
Aye, sir, and wherefore?
For flouting it to me first and urging it for the second time.
Was there ever any man less beaten out of season when the why and the wherefore was neither rhyme nor reason? Well, sir, I thank you.
Thank me, sir, for what?
Marry, sir, for this is something you gave me for nothing.
When's it just a good time, sir? But say, is it dinner time?
No, sir, I think the meat wants that I have.
And good time, sir. What's that?
Basting.
Will be dry.
If it be, sir, I pray you eat none of it.
Your reason?
Lest I make you choleric and purchase me another dry basting.
We're into just in good time, but stop. Who walks us yonder?
I, Tiflis, look strange and frown. I know some other mistress hath thy sweet aspects. My husband, how comes now my husband, or how comes it that thou art thus estranged from thyself? How do not turn thyself away from me? How dearly would it touch me to quit? Shouldst thou be here, I were licentious. Was it not spitting me and spurning me until I am husband in my face? And from my false hand cut the wedding ring, and break it with a deep endorsing vow? Keep then far league truth with thy true bed. I will then disdain, thou undishonored.
Claim you to be fair dame. I know you not, but in Ephesus, I'm 2 hours old, unto your town as your talk.
Fie, brother, how the world has changed with you. When we won't, as my sister does. She sent for you by Dromio home to dinner.
My Romeo.
By me?
By thee, and thou didst return from him, that he did buffet thee, and in his blows denied my house for his, and me for his wife. Did you converse, sir, with this gentlewoman? What's your drinking compact?
Aye, sir, I never saw her till this time.
Villain, but when I freed her very words didst deliver us on the board.
I never spake with her in all my life.
How can she just call us by our names unless it be by
Inspiration!
How ill agrees it with your gravity, to counterfeit thus grossly with your slave, abetting him before me in my mood. Come, I will fasten on the sleeve of thine. Thou art an elm, my husband, I a vine, whose weakness, married to thy stronger state, makes me with thy strength to communicate.
To me she speaks. She moves me for a thing. What? Was I married to her in my dream or sleep? And now I know all this sure uncertainty, I'll entertain the offered fallacy.
Dromio, go bid the servants spread for dinner.
This is the fairyland, a spider's spite. We talk like goblins, owls, and sprites. If we obey them not, this will ensue. They'll suck our breath, or pinch us black and blue.
Why praise thou thyself and enterest not, Dromio, thou drone, thou snail, thou slug, thou soft?
I am transformed, master, am I not?
Thou art, I know, wait, no. I think thou art, and so am I.
Nay, master, both in mind and in my shape.
Thou hast been unborn.
No, I am an ape.
If thou art changed to aught, 'tis to an ass.
'Tis so, else it could never be. But I should know her as well as she knows me.
Come, no longer will I play the fool. To put the finger in the eye and weep, whilst man and master laugh my woes to scorn. Come, sir, to dinner. Dromio, keep the gate. Come, husband, I'll dine above with you today, tried you with 1,000 idle pranks. Sirrah, if any ask you for your master, say he dines forth and let no creature enter. Come, sister, Dromio, play the porter well.
Am I in heaven or earth and hell, sleeping or walking, mad or well advised, and knowing that these things disguised?
Master, shall I be porter at the gate?
Aye, and let none enter lest I break your pate.
Come into place, we dine too late.
Good Senior Angelo, you must excuse us all. My wife is shrewish when I come late. Say that I lingered with you at your shop to see the making of our golden chain, and that tomorrow you will bring it home. But here's a villain that would face me down. That he met me on the mart, and that I did beat him, and charged him with 1,000 marks in gold, and that I did deny my wife and house? Thou drunkard, thou, what didst thou mean by this?
Say what you will, sir, but I know what I know. That you beat me at the mart, and I have your hands to show. If the skin were parchment, and the bones you gave were ink, your own handwriting would tell you what I think.
I think thou art an ass.
Marry, so it doth appear, by the wrongs I suffer and the blows I bear, I should kick, be kicked, and being at that pass, you would keep from my heels and beware.
You're sad, Senior Angelo. Pray God may answer my goodwill, and you're good welcome here.
Behold your dainties cheap, sir, and you're welcome, dear.
Although my cates be mean, take them in good part. Better cheer may you have, but not with better heart. But soft, my door is locked. Go, bid them let us in.
Maud, Bridget, Marion, Cecil, Jillian, Jin,
Mole, malt horse, Caven, coxcomb, idiot, patch, either get thee from the door or sit down at the hatch. Dost thou conjure for wenches that thou callest for such store? When one is one too many, go get thee from the door.
what patches made our porter? My master stays in the street.
Let him walk from whence he came, lest he catch cold on his feet.
Who talks within there? Ho, open the door.
Right, sir, I'll tell you when, and you tell me wherefore.
Wherefore? For my dinner. I have not dined today.
Nor today, here you must not. Come again when you may.
What art thou that keepest me from the house which I own?
Porter for this time, sir, and my name is Dromio.
Oh, villain! Thou hast stolen both mine office and my name. The one ne'er got me credit, the other mickle blame.
What a coil is there, Romeo? Who are those at the gate?
Let my master in loose.
Faith, no, he comes too late.
Oh, I must laugh. Haven't you with the proverb? Shall I set in my staff?
Do you hear, you minion? You'll let us in, I hope?
So come help. Well struck. There was blow for blow.
Thou baggage, let me in.
Can you tell for whose sake?
Master, knock the door hard.
Let him knock till it ache.
You'll cry for this minion if I beat this door down.
What needs all that, and a pair of stocks in the town?
Who is that at the door that keeps all this noise?
By my troth, your town is troubled with unruly boys.
Are you there, wife? You might have come before.
Your wife? Sir, knave, go get you from the door.
If you were in pain, master, this knave would go sore.
Here is neither cheer, sir, nor welcome. I fain have either. Debating which is best, I shall part with neither.
He stands at the door, master. Bid him welcome hither.
There is something in the wind that we cannot get in.
You would say so, master, if your garments were thin. Your cake there is warm within. You stand here in the cold. It would make a man mad as a buck to be so bought and sold.
Well, go fetch me something. I'll break open the gate.
Breaking here, and I'll break your knave's pate.
A man may break a word with you, sir, and words are but wind. Aye, and break it in your face, so he break it not behind.
It seems that once is breaking out upon thee, hind.
Here's so much out upon thee. I pray thee, let me in.
Right. Aye, when fowls have no feathers, and fish have no fin.
Well, I'll break in. Go borrow me a crow.
A crow without a feather, master me so. For a fish without a fin, there's a fowl without a feather. If a crow will be sing, sirrah, we'll pluck a crow together.
Go! Get thee gone. Fetch me an iron crow.
Have patience, sir. Oh, let it not be so. Herod, you war against your reputation and drove in the compass of such death. He has violated the honor of your life. Be ruled by me into part and patience. If by strong hand you offer to break in, the stirring passage of the day, a vulgar comment will be made. For slander long succession, forever housed with its possession.
You have prevailed. I will depart in quiet, and, in despite of mirth, mean to be merry. I know a wench of excellent discourse, pretty, witty, wild, and yet too gentle. There will we dine. Get you home and fetch the chain. Bring it, I pray, to the porpentine. That chain I'll bestow, be it nothing but despite my wife, upon mine hostess there. Good sir, make haste. Since my own doors refuse to entertain me, I'll knock elsewhere to see if they'll understand me.
We'll meet you at that place and sum our heavens.
Do so. This jest shall cost me some expense.
And may it be that you have quite forgot a husband's office? Shall love and building grow so ruinous? If you did wed my sister for her wealth, and for her wealth's sake, use her with more kindness. Or if you like elsewhere, do it by stealth. Muffle your false love with some show of blindness, and let not my sister read it in your eye. 'Tis double wrong to truant with your bed, and let my sister read it in thy looks at board. Then, gentle brother, get you in again. Comfort my sister, cheer her, call her wife. 'Tis holy sport to be little vain when the sweet breath of flattery conquers strife.
Sweet mistress, what your name is us. I know not what wonder you hid of mine. Teach me, dear creatures, how to think and speak. Are you a god? Would you create me new? Transform me not, and to your power I'll yield. Oh, train me not. If that I am, then will I know your weeping sister is no wife of mine. Far more, to you do I decline. Oh, train me not, sweet mermaid, with thy note, to drown me in thy sister's flood of tears. Sing siren, and I will dote, and give unto you all my golden years.
What? Are you mad that you do reason so?
Not mad, but made it. How? I do not know.
It is a fault that springeth from your eye.
For gazing on your beams, fair sun, being by.
Gaze where you should, and that will clear your sight.
As good to wink, sweet love, as look on night.
Why call you me love? Call my sister so.
Thy sister?
That's my sister.
No, it's mine own self's better part. Mine eyes clear eye, my heart's dear heart.
All this my sister is, or else should be.
Call thyself sweet, sister sweet, for I am thee. Thee will I love, and leave my wife. Thou hast a husband, yet I have no wife. Give me the hand.
Oh, stop there. Hold you still. I'll fetch my sister to get her goodwill.
How now? Where runnest thou so fast?
Do you know me, sir? Am I Dromio? Am I your man? Am I myself?
Thou art Romeo. Thou art my man. Thou art thyself.
I am a woman's man, and besides myself.
What woman's man, and how besides thyself?
Marry, sir, besides myself, I am due to a woman, one that claims me, one that haunts me, one that will have me.
What claim lays she to thee?
Marry, sir, such claim as you would lay to your horse, and she would have me as a beast. Not that I, being a beast, she would have me, but she, being a very beastly creature, lays claim to me.
What is she?
A very reverent body. I've but lean luck in the match. And yet, is she a wondrous fat marriage?
How doth you mean a fat marriage?
Marry, sir, she's the kitchen wench in all grease. I want her rags and the towel linen will burn a pull in winter. If she lives till doomsday, she'll burn a week longer than the whole world.
What complexion is she of?
Swart like my shoe, but her face nothing half so clean kept. For why she sweats, and man may go over shoes in the grime of it.
That's a full water woman.
No, sir, 'tisn't rain. Noah's flood could not do it.
What's her name?
No, sir, and she cannot be measured from hip to hip.
Then she bears some breadth.
No longer from head to foot than from hip to hip. She is
spherical like a globe. This drudge or diviner laid claim to me, called me Dromio, swore I was a sword to her, told me what pretty marks I had about her, as the mark of my shoulder, the mole on my neck, and the great wart on my left arm. Thought I had maids who ran from her as a witch.
Go hide me presently. Post to the road. If any wind blow from shore, I will not harbor for all the town. Where I will walk till thou come to thee. If we know none and they know us, 'tis time to trudge, pack, and be gone.
As a bear, a man would run for life, so I fly from her that would be my wife.
There's none but witches do inhabit here, and therefore 'tis high time that I were hence. She that doth call me husband, even for my soul doth abhor for a wife. But her fair sister possessed with such a gentle sovereign grace, and such enchanting presence and discourse, hath almost made me traitor to myself. But lest myself be guilty of self-wrong, I'll stop my ears against the mermaid's song.
Master Tiffles!
Oh, that's my name.
I know, well, sir. Lo, here's the chain.
What's your pleasure that I shall do with this?
Well, please you, sir, for I made it for you.
I bespoke it not.
Not once, nor twice, but 20 times you have. Go home with it and please your wife withal. And soon at supper time I'll visit you, and then receive my money for the chain.
I pray, receive the money now, for near you see chain nor money more.
You are a merry man, sir. Fare you well.
What I see it is I cannot tell. I ne'er see a man nor lives by shifts in the streets when he meets such golden gifts. All to the mart to fetch Dromio from thence. I pray my money is not safe.
You know, since Pentecost the sum was due, my voyage has need of guilders had by you. Therefore, make present satisfaction, or I'll arrest you by this officer.
Even just the sum that I do owe to you is coming to me by Antipholus. And in the instant that I met with you, he had of me a chain. At 5 o'clock I shall receive the money for the same. Please do welcome me down to his house, and I'll discharge my bond, and thank you too.
While I go to the goldsmith's house, go thou and buy a rope's end. That I will bestow among my wife and her confederates for blocking me out of my doors by day. Ah, but stop, I see the goldsmith. Go thou and buy a rope, bring it home to me. You promised me your presents and the chain, but neither chain nor goldsmith came to me.
Saving your marriage, here's the note on which the chain weighs to the utmost care. The finest of gold in chargeable fashion, which does amount to 3 odd ducats more than I stay note of this gentleman.
I am not furnished with the present money. Besides, I have some business in the town. Take the stranger to my house, and with you take the chain, and bid my wife disperse the sum on the receipt thereof.
Then you bring the chain to her yourself?
No, bear it from you, lest I come not time enough.
I will, sir. Have the chain about you?
And if I have not, sir, I hope you have. Or else you may return without your money.
Nay, come, I pray you, sir. Give me the chain. Both women time stays for this gentleman, and I to blame have held him here too long.
Goodness, you use his dalliance to excuse your breach of promise to attend on me. I should have chid you for not bringing it. But like a shrew, you first begin to brawl.
The hour steals on. I pray thee, sir, dispatch.
You hear how he importunes us. The chain.
Why, give it to my wife and fetch your money.
You know I gave it to you even now. Either send me the chain or send me by some token.
Fie, now you've run this humor out of breath. Where is the chain? I pray you let me see it.
My business cannot brook this dalliance, good sir. Say whether you'll answer me or no. If not, this officer will arrest him.
I answer you. What should I answer you?
The money that you owe me for the chain.
I owe you none till I receive the chain.
You know I gave it to a half an hour sentence.
You gave me none. You wronged me much to say so.
You wronged me more, sir, denying it. Consider a stand upon my credit.
Well, officer, arrest him at my suit.
I do arrest you so you hear the
suit. This touches me reputation. Either consent to pay this sum, or I arrest you by this officer.
Consent to pay thee that I never had. Arrest me, foolish fellow, if thou darest.
Yours like fee. Arrest him, officer. I do. Treasury the Duke's name to obey me.
I do obey thee till I give thee bail. But, sirrah, you shall buy this sport as dear as all the metal in your shop will answer.
I'll have the law in Ephesus to your notorious shame. I doubt it not.
Master, there's a work of epidemium that stays until her owner comes aboard. And then, sir, she bears away our luggage. Sir, I have conveyed aboard. The ship is in her trim. The merry wind blows from fair land. They stay for naught at all, but for you, master, and yourself.
How now? A madman! Thou peevish sheep, what ship of epidamnum stays for me?
A ship you sent me to hire passage.
Thou drunken slave, I just sent thee for a rope.
You sent me to the port, sir, for a bark.
I will debate this matter at more leisure, and teach your ear to listening with more heed. To Adriana, villain, hie thee straight. Give her this key. Tell her in the desk there is a purse of ducats. Let her send it. Tell her I'm arrested in the street, and that shall bail me. Hie thee, slave, be gone. On, officer, to prison till it's done.
To Adriana? This will be dying for desperate and clinging for her husband. Thither I must, although against my will, for servants must their master's mind fulfill.
Luciana, did he tempt thee so? Mightest thou perceive austerely in his eye that he did plead in earnest? Yea or no?
First he denied you had in him no right.
He meant he did me none, the more my spite.
Then swore that he was a stranger here.
And true he swore, though yet forsworn, he were.
Then pleaded I for you.
And what said he?
That love I begged of you, he begged of me.
With what persuasion did he tempt thy love?
With words that an honest suit might move. First he did praise my beauty, then my speech.
Did speaking fair?
Have patience, I beseech.
I cannot, nor will not. Hold me still, for my tongue and not my heart shall have his will. He's vicious, ungentle, foolish, blunt, unkind, stigmatical in the making, and worse in mind.
Who would be jealous then of such a one? No evil lost his will when it is gone.
Ah, but I think him better than I say, and yet would herein others' eyes were worse. My heart prays for him, but my tongue do curse.
Here go, the desk, the purse, the sweet. Now make haste.
How hast thou lost thy bread?
By running fast.
My man, Dromio. Where's Master Dromio? Is he well?
No, sir. She's in total limbo, worse than hell.
Why, man? What is the matter?
I do not know the matter. He is arrested on the case.
What, is he arrested? Tell me at whose suit?
I know not at whose suit. Will you send him, mistress? Redemption, the money in his desk?
Go fetch his sister. This I wonder at, that he unknown to me should be in debt. Tell me, was he arrested on a band?
Not on a band, a stronger thing. A chain, a chain! Do you not hear it ring?
What, the chain?
No, no, the bell. 'Tis time that I were gone.
Here's the money. Bear it straight and fetch thy master home immediately.
I am come, sister. I am pressed down with conceit. Conceit, my comfort, and my injury.
lie. Even now, a tailor has called me into his shop and showed me silks he had purchased for me. Although these are imaginary wells, and Lapland sorcerers do inhabit here.
Master, here's the gold that you sent me for.
What gold is this? I understand you not.
Why, sir, I brought you word an hour since that the bardic expedition put forth tonight, and then we were hindered by the sergeant. Here are the angels he sent me for to deliver you.
The fellow is distracted, so am I. And here we wander in illusions. Some blessed power, deliver us hence!
Fear me not. I will not break away. I'll give thee ere I leave thee so much money to warrant thee as I'm rested for. Ah, here comes my man. I think he brings the money. How now, sir? Have you that I sent you for?
Here's that, I warrant you, will pay them all.
Where's my money?
Why, sir, I gave the money for the rope.
500 ducats, villain, for a rope?
Occupation done. Now hold thy tongue.
Nay, rather persuade him to hold his hand.
That's cheating, senseless villain.
I would I were senseless, sir, that I might not feel your blow.
Thou art sensible in nothing but blows, and so is an ass.
I am an ass indeed. You may prove it by my long ears. I have served him from the hour of my nativity to this instant, and have nothing in his hands for my service but blows. When I'm cold, he heats me with beating. When I'm warm, he cools me with beating. I am weak with it when I sleep, raised with it when I sit, driven out of doors with it when I go from home, welcomed home with it when I return. And I think when he aflames me, I shall beg with it from door to door.
Come, go along. My wife is coming yonder.
Mistress, beware the rope's end!
Wilt thou still talk?
Now is not your husband mad? His invincibility confirms the less. Good Dr. Pinch, you're our conjurer. Establish the minister says again, and I'll please you what he'll demand.
Give me your hand, let me feel your pulse.
Ha ha, here's my hand. Let it fill your ear.
I charge thee, Satan, house within this man, to yield possession to my holy prayers, and to thy state of darkness hide thee straight. I conjure thee by all the saints in heaven.
Peace, doting wizard, peace. I am not mad.
Who wert thou not, thou poor distressed soul?
You minion, you. Are these your customers? Did this companion with saffron face revel and feasted at my house today, whilst upon me the guilty doors were shut, and I denied to enter into my house?
Oh, husband, thou dost know thou dined at home. Whereas you would remain until this time, free from these slanders and this open shame.
Dined at home? Thou villain, what sayest thou?
Sir, sooth to say, you did not dine at home.
Were not my doors locked up and I shut out?
Indeed, your doors were locked and you shut out.
Did not she herself revile me there?
Sans fable, she herself reviled you there.
Did not her kitchen maid rail, taunt, and scorn me?
Certes she did. The kitchen vessel scorned you.
Did I not rage and depart from thence?
In verity you did. My bones bear witness.
Thou hast summoned the goldsmith to arrest me.
Alas, I sent you money to redeem you by Dromio here, who came in haste for it.
Money by me? Heart and goodwill you might. Surely, master, not a rag of money.
Winced not thou to her for a purse of ducats?
He came to me and I delivered it. And I am witness with her that she did.
Heaven and the rope maker bear me witness that I was sent for nothing but a rope. Mistress, both man and master is possessed. I know it by their pale and deadly looks. They must be bound and laid in some dark room.
Say, wherefore dost thou lock me forth today?
Why dost thou deny thy gold?
I did not, gentle husband, lock me for it.
And, gentle master, I received no gold.
Dissembling
But I
villain!
answered that we were locked out.
Must be as false in both!
Dissembling harlot, thou art false in all. But with these nails, I'll pluck out those false eyes which would behold me in this shameful sport.
The fiend is strong within me.
What? Will you murder me? Thou jailer thou? I am thy prisoner. Wilt thou suffer them to make a rescue?
Masters, let him go. He is my prisoner, and you shall not have him.
Bind this man, for he is frantic too.
What wilt thou do, thou peevish officer?
He is my prisoner. If I let him go, the debt he owes me requires me.
I will discharge the aggro from thee. Bearing forth within his creditor, knowing how the debt grows, I will pay it. Good master doctor, see them safe conveyed home to my house. Almost a happy day!
Oh, most unhappy strumpet!
Master, I'm here to take his bond for you.
Out on thee, villain!
Go, bear them hence. Say now, whose suit is he arrested at? I know the man. What is the sum he owes?
200 ducats.
Say how gross it too.
Do for a chain your husband had of him.
He's being a chain for me, but had it not. Come, jailer, take me to the goldsmith. I long to know the truth hereof at large. Merciful heavens, they loose again! Come with drawn swords! Let's call our help to have them bound again!
Away, Lucilla!
I see these witches are afraid of swords.
She that would be your wife now ran from you.
Come with Centaur, fetch our stuff from thence. I long that we are not safe and sound at port. I will not stay for all the night. Therefore, to get our stuff away.
I'm sorry, sir, that I've hindered you, but I protest he hath a chain of me, though most dishonestly he doth deny it.
How is this man esteemed here in this city?
A very reverend reputation, sir. Credit infinite, highly beloved, second to none that lives here in the city. His word might bear my wealth at any time.
Speak softly, yonder, as I think he walks.
'Tis so, and that self chain about his neck which he forswore most monstrously bad. Senor Tibbs, I wonder why you put me through this shame and trouble, and not without some scandalous for yourself, in circumstances, oh, so to deny. This chain you had of me. Besides the charge, the shame, imprisonment. You've been wrong to this, my honest friend. But for saying our first person had always said so, but to see today. This chain you had of me, can you deny it?
I think I had. I never did deny it.
Yes, you did, sir, and forswore it too.
Who heard you to deny it and forswear it too?
These ears of mine, thou knowest it hear thee. Fie on thee, wretch! 'Tis pity that thou livest to walk where any honest man resort.
Thou art a villain to impeach me thus. I'll prove my honor and honesty against thee presently, if thou darest stand.
I dare and do defy thee as a villain.
Oh, hurt him not! For heaven's sake, he is mad! Some get within him and take your sword away. And bind your me too, for he's frantic too.
Run, master, run! For heaven's sake, take a house! This is some property in it, or we are spoiled!
Be quiet, people. Wherefore throng you hither? To fetch my poor distracted husband hence. Let us come in that we buy him fast, and bear him home for his recovery.
How long hath this possession held the man?
This week he's been heavy, sour, sad, and much different from the man he was. But till this afternoon, his passion ne'er break to the extremity of rage.
Hath he not lost much wealth by wreck of sea? Buried some dear friend? Hath his eye not strayed affection in unlawful love? Which of these sorrows is he subject to?
To none of these except the last, namely some love that drew him off from home.
You should for that have reprehended him.
Why, so I did.
Aye, but not rough enough.
As roughly as modesty would let me.
Haply in private.
And in assemblies too.
Aye, but not enough.
It was a copy of our conference. In bed, he slept, but not for my urging it. At board, he fed, but not for my urging it. Alone, it was the subject of my theme. In company, I often glanced it, but still did I tell him it was vile and bad.
And thereof came it that the man was mad. The venom clamors of a jealous woman, poisons more deadly than a mad dog's too. It seems his sleeps were hindered by thy railings, and therefore comes it that his head is light. Thou sayest his meat was sauced with thy upbraidings. Unquiet meals make ill digestions. Therefore, the consequence is then thy jealous fits have scared thy husband from the use of wits.
She never reprehended him but mildly when he demeaned himself rough, rude, and wildly. Why bury these rebukes and answers not?
She betrayed me to my reproof. The people enter and lay hold on him.
No, not a creature enters my house.
Then let your servants bring my husband forth.
Neither. He took this place for sanctuary, and it shall privilege him from your hands till I have brought him to his wits again.
I will attend my husband, be his nurse. Therefore, let me have him home with me.
Be patient, for I will not let him stir till I have used the approved means I have, with wholesome herbs, syrups, and holy prayers, to make of him a formal man again. It is a branch and parcel of mine oath, a charitable duty of my order. Therefore depart and leave him here with me.
I will not hence leave my husband here, and ill it doth beseem your holiness to separate husband and wife.
Be quiet and depart. Thou shalt not have him.
Complaining to the Duke of his indignity.
Come, go, Alfred, prostrate at his feet.
Anon, I see. The Duke himself in person comes this way to the melancholy vale, a place of death and sorry execution behind the ditches of the abbey here.
Upon what cause?
To see a reverend Circusian merchant who put in unluckily at this port against the laws and statutes of this town, beheaded publicly for his offense.
See where they come. We'll behold his death.
Kneels the Duke before he passed the abbey.
Yet once again proclaim it publicly, if any friend will pay his sum, he shall not die. So much we tender him.
Justice, most sacred Duke, against the abbess there.
She is a reverend and virtuous lady. It cannot be that she has wronged thee.
May it please your grace, Antipholus, my husband, this most ill day, most outrageous fit of madness took him, that desperately he hurried through the streets. With him, his bondman, all as mad as he. Once did I get him bound and sent him home. He broke from those that had the guard of him. With his mad attendant and himself, again they met us, and madly bent on us, and chased us. Then they fled to this abbey here, whither we pursued them. And here the abbess shuts the gate upon us, and will not suffer us to bring him out, nor have him sent forth that we may bear him hence. Therefore, most gracious Duke, with thy command, let him be brought forth and borne hence for help.
Go, some of you, to the abbey gate, and bid the abbess come to me. I will determine this before I stir.
Oh, mistress, shift and save yourself. My master and his man are both broke loose, being the maid's a row and bound the doctor, whose beard they've singed off with brands of fire. His man with scissors nicks him like a fool, and sure, unless you send some present help between them, they will kill the conjurer. This is false that does report to us. My man and Hester are here.
Come, stand by me, fear nothing. Guard with halberds.
I mean, it is my husband. He is born out invisible. Now he was housed in the priory here. And now he comes this way. His beyond the thought of all human reason.
Justice, most gracious Duke! Oh, grant me justice!
Unless the fear of death doth make me dote, I see my son Antipholus and Dromio.
Justice, sweet prince, against that woman there. She whom thou gavest to me to be my wife hath abused and dishonored me.
Discover how, and thou shalt find me just.
This day, great Duke, she hath shut the doors upon me, while she with harlots feasted in my house.
A grievous fault. Say, woman, didst thou so?
No, my good lord. He and my sister today did dine together. My soul bear witness that he is as false, he brings you a gall.
They may look on day nor sleep on night. She tells you kind of simple truth.
Oh, partner, when they're both forsworn, in this the madman justly chargeth them.
My liege, I am advised what I say. This woman locked me out this day from dinner. That goldsmith there, were he not packed with her, could witness it, for he was with me then.
My lord, in truth, thus far I witnessed with him that he dined not at home, but was locked out.
He parted with me to go fetch a chain, to bring it to the place at which I dine.
You say he dined at home. The goldsmith here denies that. What say you?
Sir, he dined even there at the Porpentine.
Why, this is strange. Go call the abbess hither. I think you all made it or stark mad.
Most mighty Duke, vouchsafe me speak a word. Haply I see a man will save my life and pay the sum that will deliver me.
Speak freely, Sir Cusian, what thou wilt.
Is not thy name, sir, called Antipholus? And is not that your bondman Dromio?
Within this hour I was his bondman, sir, but he, I thank him, not into my cord. Now I'm Dromio, and his man unbound.
I am sure you, both of you, remember me.
Lately we were bound, as you are now. You are not Pitch's patient, are you, sir?
Why look you strange on me? You know me well.
I never met you in my life till now.
Oh, grief hath changed me since you saw me last. Grief hath changed me in 7 short years, but yet do you not know my voice?
Neither.
Nor thou, Dromio?
No, trust me, sir, nor I.
I'm sure thou dost.
Aye, sir, but I am sure I do not. And whatsoever a man denies, you are now bound to believe him.
Not know my voice. Oh, time's extremity, hast thou such cracked and splitted my poor tongue, that in 7 short years, even my only son knows me not. Yet all these witnesses cannot err. Tell me yet, thou art my son Antipholus.
I never saw my father in my life.
In 7 short years in Syracuse, my boy, thou knowest we parted. Yet perhaps thou shamest to acknowledge me in my misery.
The Duke and all that know me in the city can witness with me that is not so. I never saw Syracuse in my life.
I tell thee, Sir Cusian, 20 years have I been patron to Antipholus, during which time he ne'er saw Syracuse. I see that age endangers you dote thee.
Most mighty Duke, behold, a man much wronged.
I see 2 husbands, or my eyes deceive me.
One of these men is genius to the other, and so of these, which is the natural man and which the spirit? Who deciphereth them?
I, sir, am Dromio. Command him away.
I, sir, am Dromio. Pray, let me stay. Aegeon, art thou not our else's ghost?
Oh, my own husband! Who hath bound him here?
Whoever bound him, I will loose his bonds and gain a husband by his liberty. Speak, old Aegeon, if thou beest the man that hast a wife once called Amelia, before thee at a burden 2 fair sons. Oh, if thou beest the same, Aegeon, speak to the same Amelia.
If I dream not, thou art Amelia. If thou art she, tell me, where is that son that floated with thee on that fatal raft?
By men of Epidemium, he and I and the twin Dromio, all were taken up. But by and by grew the fishermen of Corinth by force to Dromio and my son with them. And me they left with those of Epidamna. What became of them, I cannot tell.
Why, here begins our morning story right. These two Antipholuses, these two so right. These two Dromios, one in semblance, beside her urging of her wreck at sea. These are the parents of these children, which accidentally are met together. Antipholus, thou camest from Corinth first?
No, sir. I came from Syracuse.
Wait, stand apart. I know not which is which.
I came from Corinth, my most gracious lord.
And I'm with him.
Brought to this town by that most famous warrior, Duke Metaphon, your most renowned uncle.
Which of you two to dine with me today?
I did, mistress. And aren't they not my husbands?
No, I say nay to that!
And so do I. Yes, she did call me so. And this fair gentlewoman, her sister, did call me brother.
That is his hand, sir, what you had of me.
I think it be. I deny it not.
And you, sir, for this chain, arrested me!
I think I had, I deny it not.
I sent money by Dromio, but I think he delivered it not.
No, not by me.
This purse of ducats I received from you and Dromio, my man, did bring them to me. I see we still did meet each other's mans, and I was ta'en for him, and he for me. Thereupon these errors are arose.
Oh! These ducats upon I for my father here.
It is not needed. Thy father hath his life.
Renowned Duke, go with us into the abbey here, and here at large discourse all our fortunes. And all that are assembled here, go keep us company, that we shall make full satisfaction. 33 years have I been in travail of you, my sons, until this present hour, my heavy burden ne'er delivered. The Duke, my husband, and my children both, go to a gossip's feast, and go with me. After so long grief, such festivity.
With all my heart, I will gossip at the feast.
Master, will I fetch your stuff from shipboard?
What stuff of mine hast thou marked?
It goes that way a coaster in the centaur.
He speaks to me. Dromio, I'm your master. Go rejoice with your brother. Run on with him.
There's a fat friend at your master's house. Kitchen mean for you today at dinner. She shall be my sister, not my wife.
Methinks you're my glass, and not my brother. I see by you I'm a sweet-faced youth. Were you walking to see the gossiping?
Not I, sir. You're my elder.
That's a question. How should we try it?
We'll draw cuts for the senior. Till then, lead thou first.
Nay, then thus. We came into the world like brother and brother, and now let's go hand in hand, not one before another.
think. We love her. She's great.
Probably noticed that we had cast members of all ages. So we had moms and dads and all the little kids. Everybody filled in. We had a family that jumped in the last few weeks. Anyway, we are so grateful for all of our cast members that came together and helped out to make this show happen. And thank you to the audience for coming to see us.